Previously on the Novympia channel.
We've seen maybe a snippet of Azerbaijan, and that can absolutely get
And coming up,
I just don't think it's a song that lends itself to receiving televotes.
I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get access to the most unappealing crap you'll find anywhere on the whole internet.
Cue the snafu! Well, Rosemary.
Well, Rosemary.
Well, Kathleen. We're here, aren't we? Get yourself comfortable now, come on.
I'm getting nice and comfortable for another Eurovision reaction video!
Oh yes, we are Nova and Olympia, your friendly neighbourhood internet sometimes girls.
Yes, I am Nova.
And I'm Olympia. Today we are reacting to Poland's entry for Eurovision 2024. Is that right?
This had a lot of fuss and hullabaloo around its internal selection and subsequent release. It is believed,
and I believe,
that Poland TVP originally selected an artist called Justina with a song called Witcher that had its big debut performance. Was it around New Year's Eve?
Yeah. I think the slot she was given is usually kind of reserved for the Eurovision artist. That's how I read it anyway.
From my memory, and if this is wrong, I'll have a correction up on screen, but the Polish government bought or sold the broadcaster something to do with it no longer being impartial, even though it was state funded or it was meant to be impartial. There was some controversy with the future of the broadcaster.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And once that found a conclusion, the new team of people responsible for handling Eurovision for the broadcaster decided that they did not want to do a hush-hush internal selection because of previous accusations of fixing results and not being honest with the public. So they went for a whole new search for an artist. There were so many songs and artists considered for this that were ultimately voted on by an internal jury, the results of which have now been published, and Justina ultimately ended up coming second.
I think by 1 point as well. So
yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of shenanigans going on with the Polish selection process. Last year, I mean, you can probably do a whole bunch of reading about that.
Yeah.
That was a lot of potential kind of riggery or whatever was going on there.
oh my god.
But regardless, before we get on to reviewing who they actually have selected, the artist is called Luna, the song is called The Tower. Just briefly then, we did not watch Justina's performance nor listen to the song for the fact that we wanted to wait to react to it.
There was a lot of hype around this.
It was
a lot of
a
hype.
big deal. People were saying this is the one they should go with, will be Devo if they don't pick her. And I can see why, having watched it now.
Yeah, we watched it after we finally got the news that it was actually Luna being selected. So we went back and watched this. I'm not crazy about it, so I'm not
First of all,
mad
it's
that it wasn't selected.
Kyle Richards, no?
You better f***ing take that back right now.
I do think that they would have ultimately scored higher with Justina's song. We weren't
I'm
in love
not
with
sure.
it.
I'm not sure.
You want to be sure, Nova.
I'm not sure.
I think that from the staging alone, that would have been a stronger choice with
not seen stages
televoters.
for Luna. How can you comment?
Well, we haven't, but
Oh, please, darling, let's be honest.
let's watch it, and on the other side, we'll talk about that, because I just can't see... Anyway.
So this is a music video.
Yeah, we haven't seen her do this live, nor have we researched to see anything of hers live. We don't know...
Love this outfit. Love the styling. Love the set.
Yeah, this has had some money thrown at it. She's playing chess. A lot of people seem up in arms about the fact that, the chess game itself
Makes
seems...
no sense.
Okay, there's a gentleman with not much of an eyebrow. He's eating the chess piece.
So we've got another set here. Lots of dancers. Everything's very, very white.
I think white is a really tricky kind of colour visually at Eurovision sometimes. It can go so wrong.
First time I heard this chorus, I think the most immediately striking thing was how much it contrasts with the visuals we're getting.
They don't seem to match a whole bunch, but, I don't hate that. So the song itself is hella catchy. I've been humming this for a couple of days. I think it is a good pop song. It's a solid pop song.
There's something about the production which gives me very early Robin.
I was tempted to say Robin, but there's
Not
something...
the vocals, but the
The
production.
production. There is something about it in general, though, which gives me Ava Max, which I'm not, like, in love with.
Yes, I see that it sounds very like Max Martin.
Yeah, okay. That's where we're at. Now, she's got a lovely voice. We'd have to really watch her perform live to know how good she is as a singer live. My issue with this, going back to the staging point, is that this, to me, is a perfect, like, studio cut pop song. Put it on at pre-drinks, put it on in the car. I just can't see how staging can elevate a song like this. It seems to me like this is a song that's at its prime in the studio cut, and that's kind of where it ends.
I do have an issue with her enunciation, because it sounds like she's saying, I'm gonna build the tower, when she's saying, I'm the one who built the tower.
Built a tower. That's kind of a weird thing to get.
It sounds like she's saying, I'm gonna build the tower. And she's saying, I'm the one who built the tower. Like, it's all being a little bit slurred. She has this kind of cursive singing going on that's not
The
really
singing is a little
helping.
bit kind of Aurora-ish.
Yes.
Which I think is lovely.
I like this imagery at the end when we have the red ribbons coming in to the white. I like the introduction of the red colour. That's something we could bring to Malmö. As long as we avoid looking like a period like advert.
Oh my god, not discreet feminine hygiene product. I like this song. I love it. It's just like super easy on the ears, very, very catchy, nice production on it, pop song. It's a slice of pop, Nova.
This is a slice of pop.
That's what you call a slice of pop.
Every time I listen to this, I like it more.
Yeah.
The first time I watched it, I was confused. Not in a bad way. I was confused and intrigued because the visual contrasts so much with what we're getting sonically.
I know you're living a lie.
The song is so bubblegum. There's no edge to it anywhere. And the video is very, like, high fashion.
Yeah, there's something kind of editorial about
Yes.
it. It's muted colours. Yeah, it doesn't really lend itself to it very well at all.
But I don't know if I dislike that. I find that quite interesting. And the fact that there is clearly an artistic vision here gives me faith that their team handling this are going to be able to transfer this onto the Malmö stage in a way that's going to be effective. And I'm interested to see what they do.
I really am not entirely sure what kind of direction you go in. I think there is a problem with the song. I don't think it's a Eurovision song. It's just like a pop radio song.
We need a big note maybe at the end. It kind of sounds like there is one there, but it's so buried underneath the production you can't really hear it.
Yeah,
towards
I
the
just
end.
wonder though if she's going to be, I reckon she'll be doing the kind of choreo, there will be kind of blocking and she will be giving it all that. You know, because she's an artist, she has a vision, she's probably going to replicate elements of the video on the stage. I wonder then if she is really going to be able to kind of pull that off. I just don't think it's a song that lends itself to receiving televotes.
if there isn't,
let alone jury points, I don't think that it's got much of a chance.
if this song doesn't have its moment to be replayed when the voting lines come up, this does risk being forgotten.
She's going in the first half of the first semi, which sucks butt. The other artists in this, I mean, let's talk about Croatia if they end up sending Baby Lasagna, which is really going to be a popular one, I think. Cyprus's song might be a lot more impactful.
Cyprus is a real
Cilia.
girl bot.
You know, Bambi Thug is in that semi, which is a very kind of like striking song.
Yeah.
Lithuania's song, I think, pop-wise and visually has got more appeal. Ukraine, obviously, are going to qualify. Finland are in that semi. I think she's actually going to struggle.
I think this is going to really struggle up against those.
And I know a lot of people
really
talk
do.
about, every single year people always talk about that Poland have got the diaspora to help them along. That's the same every single year, and Poland have been in it 30 years and never won, so clearly that's not worth shit.
I don't know. Again, we'll have to see the staging because there might be something up their sleeves, but
Oh, please, darling, let's be honest.
listening to those artists in that semi, I don't have good feelings for this.
No, and the thing is, like we've said, because all we've done is kind of conveyed concern regarding this, we really like this song. I think it's so catchy, it's not even worth talking about. We're going to have this on at pre-drinks tomorrow night.
Just how competitive it is in this lineup of artists that we currently have, I don't know.
Probably
I
not.
don't
It's
know.
a question mark. I think it's a bit of a question mark. We'll have to wait and see how everything else sort of tallies. Where have you put it?
So I have this 13th. I have it above Ukraine and below Moldova. That is not me saying I think it's going to do better than Ukraine. It's me saying I personally like it more than Ukraine.
I've got it 7th.
You've got it in your top 10.
Yeah, I do have it in my
You-
top 10.
Are a crazy person.
No, I don't think crazy at all. When we get to Belgium, we can talk about there being a bit of craziness in the room. We are going to be doing qualification prediction videos from the semis, but they are only going to be on Patreon. If you would like to head over to the Patreon, see what we've got going on over there. We also have a Discord for which there is a dedicated Eurovision channel that we like to get into and chat along when this, the national finals are on.
Yes, that's always fun.
Etc, etc. Then go and have a look. The address for that will be arriving on screen just now.
Broken bodies.
That was probably the best thing we've ever done.
What you gonna do with all that ash?
That sounded exquisite.
Can we talk about I'm gonna build a tower? That's not what she's saying, but it's what it sounds like.
I thought it was I'm the one who built the tower.
Yeah, but that's not what I hear. I
Well,
hear
I
I'm gonna
mean,
build the...
I think everyone else hears that though.
I don't know if they do.
Nova.
Charlotte.
Nova's opinions will, from here on out, be struck from the channel because they are not worth anything. We've also got a Twitch for games night where we play games, we hang out, we have fun all night long. I messed that up, didn't I?
Yeah,
something.
not your best.
But we do have a Twitch though if you'd like to, join us for games night.
And if you are still with us, watching us, just plug all of our crap, you might as well hit subscribe as well, because obviously you think this is all right.
Well, go on then. Well, off you go then.
All right,
Oh,
bye
cheers then. Oh, cheers then.
Bye.
Let's go build a tower. And a vita me to our brand new patrons, Dylan C and Jack. I'm the one who tower. On it. Come right out. Join the Patron. We'll do a shot of Patron.